Hey people, it is Saturday, March the 16th. The time is 3:46 in the afternoon, and it is currently 7 degrees Celsius. And I'm at the corner of Adelaide Street and Simcoe Street here in downtown Toronto. And this weekend, Comicon is taking place at the Metro Toronto Convention Centre, and we just happened upon a convoy of police horses here, Toronto Mounted Unit. Got 8 horses and 8 police officers. You'll often see them walking around the city. Not usually in large groups like this though. But as I was saying, I'm going to make my way down to the convention center to check out the action around there since Comicon is in town. I think it started yesterday and runs until tomorrow. And I did something similar last summer during Fan Expo, which is a larger convention. Comicon is a bit more niche than Fan Expo. Fan Expo encompasses all sorts of fandom, whereas Comicon is obviously more directed towards actual comic book and superhero lore, as well as, I think, Japanese manga. And we might see some furries as well. So I'll just take us past the convention center. And I might take a bit of a walk into the westernmost part of the path afterwards, since I did a recent path walk, but I didn't venture into the western section of the path. And we're very close to that right now. There's an entry here at Metro Hall. So I might end up the video walking through that part of the path, even though it is Saturday and it will be pretty much all closed down. I'm pretty sure I can still walk through it though. It'll just be rather abandoned. The path is really a Monday to Friday operation. Not much going on weekends there. It caters to office workers. And we're at King Street right now. And I'm just trying to talk over this 80s song, which I really enjoy, but it's quite a popular song. You know what? I think I might just go across here. Be a bit of a rebel, crossing King Street. We're already seeing some signs of the Comicon here. Whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I did it again. I'm trying to just adjust my gimbal here a bit. I was carrying it sort of straight up and down, up in front of my face, instead of a bit lower down and angled as I usually do. I hope you enjoyed the look at my wind-blown hair. It is rather windy today. Feeling colder than 7 degrees. Crossing Wellington Street. So later on, I think I'll enter the path right over here at Metro Hall. And I think I hear a protest. I'm just about at Young Street, or Young Front Street. I think this wind chill has made my mouth not want to form words properly today. Alright, so here's Front Street. Yeah, I can see a big protest over towards Union Station. There's the convention center right over there. I'm not sure if the protest is heading this way or not. Looks like a big one. All right, well, let's take a walk past the convention center. Check out some of the cosplayers. Already this is like way better than my Fan Expo walk. I didn't see too many during that walk. This is just non-stop cosplayers here. I have attended a few of these conventions in the past. Fan Expo a few times and Comicon a couple of times, but it's been over 10 years since the last time I have attended one. think 2011 was the last Comicon I went to. I think this guy is getting a ton of photographs taken of him. And there's a look inside.
I gotta get a pic with him.
We haven't seen any furries yet, though.
Saga for long, I told you.
Wait. Oh, you're right.
Maybe I'll head up around where the CN Tower is, and we'll see if there's any activity over there.
Yeah, there is. Is this where we parked?
We'll just take a peek up here, then we'll make our way back down to Front Street. Just as I walk by, Muzak. Muzak suddenly appears. I have a knack for encountering Muzak. I'm not sure if there'll be many Comicon attendees hanging out down here. It's the visitors pavilion for the CN Tower and Ripley's Aquarium. There seems to be regular tourists down there. Fan Expo is a bigger convention, as I mentioned, and it takes place in the summer. So oftentimes the cosplayers would go around onto Bremner and hang out in a park there. But I don't think it's really worth checking out for Comicon. Does this go anywhere? I don't think it does. I've just never walked through here before, so I wanted to investigate. Well, that didn't take me where I wanted to go, but yeah, I'll know for next time not to go down there. All right, let's head back up.
My Zhao is out the other by Namlu. Broke Anime North, and this girl had Namlu included right here for me. Those are how I put my clothes.
Have a nice day.
All right, we'll head back down to Front Street. And then I'll start making my way over to the path. It's a cool shot looking right down John Street here. Just a little bit of backtracking the way we came. We're bound to see some more costumes that we didn't see the first time around. That or go on through. When I did attend these things, though, I never dressed up in costume. That just wasn't my jam. I just came to check out some science fiction related stuff and look around for the most part. Didn't really buy much either. So after a while I just stopped going because the price of admission just kept going up and it just wasn't really worth it. Just to go in and look around as I did. Quite the crowds going on here. Oh, there we go. We finally see a stormtrooper.
Yeah, okay.
There's an awesome costume.
I don't know Dragon Ball at all.
This almost looks more like Anime North than Comicon. And that protest is still there up ahead. So I'm going to start to make my way over to the path now. So as I mentioned, it's probably going to be pretty derelict and empty inside the path on a Saturday, but no matter. I kind of want to get out of this wind chill, to be honest. I thought I was done with the runny noses, but they have returned. Well, you can tell the Toronto Police Mounted Unit came by here. And a couple of final cosplayers. There's Roy Thompson Hall. I'm going to laugh if after all this I get to the path and find that it's locked. I'm pretty sure I've walked through there on weekends before, but doesn't mean they might not have changed something since last time. I was just going to say I can smell horse manure, and no wonder. Here's the mounted unit. This is where all the horses were transported over here by. Guess 4 horses per trailer by the looks of it. CBC headquarters. And a last look at the tower. All right, so here's the westernmost entrance to the path. This is at Metro Hall, and they even turn off the escalators on the weekends. But they don't turn off the heat. But wow, it is a complete dead zone down here. Quiet room. This whole place is a quiet room right now. So if this is your first introduction to the path, it's a mostly underground series of concourses connecting office towers, mostly in the financial district. But it does extend over here to west downtown and down into the South Core and all the way up as far as Yonge and Dundas. And it looks like they've got this working again. The piano staircase. I did a video of this years ago when it first opened, and then I came back sometime later and it wasn't working. It looks like they got it working again now. A little rhythm in your step. Oh, that's fun. And there's Roy Thompson Hall. That's where you can catch concerts by the Toronto Symphony Orchestra, among many other events. Access to Roy Thompson Hall right here. So most of the path is lined with shops and restaurants, just like a enormous single-level shopping mall for the most part, interspersed with food courts. But this end of the path seems to be just these long corridors with blank walls, not as interesting as the main part of the path under the financial district. It does connect you to several subway stations, including St. Andrew Station. And here's a map of the entire path. I believe it's the largest such underground network of shopping concourses in the world. Subway station. It's a TTC map. now this is the part of the path where you'll find all the shops and restaurants, but of course everything is closed right now. So I didn't come down here on my previous walk through the path. Something is open. So this is as far as I came in my other walk, I think. So I won't take us through the same part of the path I just did in my previous path walk, even though everything looks different now, being all closed down and empty. The market by Longos. I wonder if one day the financial district becomes more residential in nature, if some of these places will opt to open on weekends. So last time I walked through the path, I didn't go into the Toronto Dominion Centre section, so this time I will. So now this is a section that is not in my last video. Or another section, I should say, that's not in my last video. And it is very dark and deserted in here. But it's nice to know that on a weekend, if the weather is miserable, you can still always duck into the path and walk around and warm up or dry off or whatever the case may be.
You guys are behind
go up to street level there, but we might as well continue on. I didn't come through the Royal Bank Plaza on that previous walk either. Yeah, it's much brighter here. So I think this will take us up to street level at Front Street and Bay Street. There's an entry to Union Station right there. I went through there on my previous walk, so let's go up here to street level. And the famous Royal Bank Plaza with its gold cladding, one of the most eye-catching office towers downtown. And that protest is still happening over there. Now we're seeing it from the other side. So I think I'll head across the street and start to wrap up this walk. We checked out Toronto Comicon at the Convention Center. Got to look at a lot of cosplayers, much more than my Fan Expo video last summer. And made our way through a couple of abandoned sections of the path that I didn't walk through on my previous path video, so I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below if you did enjoy or if you didn't. Let me know your thoughts either way, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And also make sure you hit that notification bell. That way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal or via my merch store. Or if you like, you can support the channel in some other ways, such as becoming a channel member or by sending a super thanks. And you can find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back, because as always, I will continue.